Hi guys, Dmitri here with a wee little video for you guys at home. The stuff we're going to work on today are going to be our handstands, our backward rolls, and some strength work with the bars if we have any. If not, we can still do them with just the floor. But before we start with any of that, we have to do our warm-up and our stretch. So let's get started with that, shall we? Now, for a warm-up, if you have space, we're going to try our jumping jacks first. Just nice and easy breezy, just to get warm. So we're going to go out and in, out and in. We'll try for 20. Let's go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it all up, give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. Now, next up, just to get our arms warm, we're going to go down into our front support and we're going to try and just tap our shoulders 15 times. So, our front support, hands and feet like this, nice straight body, so our bum can't be too high up, belly can't be too low down. We're going to have our hands and feet on the floor, we're going to tap our shoulders 15 times. Are we ready? Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Give our hands a good shake, shake, shake. We'll get back up. We're just going to bounce side to side. So let's kick our feet out to the side. So kick, kick, kick. And we're going to kick in front. Kick, kick, kick. Kick our bum, kick, kick, kick. Try and do it in circles. Bounce normally, bounce forward and back, so we're going to go forward and back. And now side to side. And now we're going to try and crisscross our legs. Criss-cross. Back to bouncing one leg at a time. A few little jumping jacks, and we're going to do it in circles. And get away. Stay in the middle, bouncing still. Side to side, kicking with our legs. And 10 big jumps. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. And the next bit of warm-up we're going to work on is our skipping. Now, if you have skipping ropes at home, that's perfect. If not, you can just bounce around in time with us if you can. So, we're only going to be doing it for 20 seconds at a time. And if you have skipping ropes, I want to see how many skips you can get without falling or having a skipping rope hit off your legs. Now, if you can get through the full 20 seconds, that's absolutely perfect. If not, if no skipping ropes, then you can just bounce along with us for 20 each set. Are we ready? So, first set, we're going to go for 20. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, give ourselves a little rest. Count to 10, catch your breath. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start again. Ready? Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Rest for another 10. Catch your breath. And we'll do it for the last 20. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our last set. Let's see how fast we can skip or how high we can skip. Ready? Go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, we'll put the skipping ropes off to the side. We should be nice and warm now, so we'll start our stretch. Shake yourselves up, catch your breath, count to 5, we'll rest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll start our stretch. Okay guys, now to start for our stretch, what we're going to do, we're going to stretch our necks first. So try and copy me as best as we can today. I know stretching is one of the most boring parts of gymnastics, but it's super important, especially for boys, because what they look for more in boys is flexibility than strength, because flexibility is a bit tougher for boys, unfortunately. So, now, shoulders, stretch our arms, big circles back. Try and see if you can touch your ears each circle. And forwards. Arms out wide. Twist in and out. Arms up tall. Now you're going to go one forward, one backwards. And you're going to swap. Okay, arms out wide, as wide as you can go. Give yourselves a hug. Twist side to side. Okay, spread out wide. Arms going from up tall, down to the floor. And we're going to sweep side to side. Try and get to our feet. Go through our legs as far as you can. Now you're going to squat down onto your feet, trying to push our knees out as far as we can with our elbows. Now, if you want, you can try and put your hands down. Try and see if you can lift one leg up, leaning on our elbows. Try and see if you can lift the other leg up, trying to hold ourselves up. That would be for our frog stand. Now, give our hands a shake, shake, shake. Now, legs out in front. We're going to try and see if we can reach for our toes 5 times. So we're going to try and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to sweep past 5 times. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. And we're going to hold it down for 10 seconds. Try and reach as far as you can. Now, whether you can reach your toes, your heels, your ankles, your shins, or your knees, I don't mind. I just want to see how far you guys can reach at home. Ready? So reach as far as you can and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give our legs a good shake, 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 shake. Now we're going to straddle out our legs as wide as we can go, not too wide. Now we're going to try and see if we can get our belly as close to the floor as we can, far out in front with our arms, 10 times. Let's try and count together, will we? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. Now for these stretches, try your best not to bend your legs to try and cheat it out, because then you won't really get much of a stretch out of it. So, as best we can, try and keep our legs glued to the floor, straight legs as straight as we can have them, and keep them as straight as we can when we're going out. If we start bending our legs, then the stretch doesn't really work out then. So, going over to one leg now, we're going to sweep past, trying to get our belly or chest down to our knees. 5 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to try and get our shoulder down to our knee and hold on to our foot. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And same over to the other leg. We're gonna bounce up and down, trying to get our chest down onto our knees. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna try and get our shoulder down and hold on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. Shake them all about. And now we're going to try and see how far we can get our bellies down to the floor and hold it for 10. Now, same again as the other stretch, try and see how far you can get yourselves down. What I like to do is I like to hold on to my feet and pull myself down as hard as I can. Ready? Let's try and see how far low down we can go for 10 seconds. And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And give your legs a good shake, 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 shake. Make sure they're loosey-goosey. Now, let's have our feet together. We're going to try and see if we can get our knees down to the floor. I can't really do this too well. So try and see if we can get our knees as close to the floor as we can. Flop, flop, flop. And now we're going to try and see if we can get our nose, chin, or our chest as close to our toes as we can. Ready? Hold down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. Now, rolling out our ankles. Grab one foot up. We're gonna just roll it out. Make sure our ankles are nice and loose. And same with the other foot. Roll it out. And now 2 feet. Roll them both out. Try it with no hands. Straight legs if you can. Try and see if you can crisscross your legs. Up and down. Draw big circles if you can. And shake out your legs. Shake, 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 shake. Now, this one's a tricky stretch. So, let's try it together. This is for our glutes. Behind ourselves here. Now, bend one leg, try and get our foot on our knee, and try and see if you can get your ankle to your chest. I am really not good at this one. So we're going to try and hold it there as close to our chest as we can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to try and swap legs. So bend this leg, ankle on our knee, and we're going to try and hold, see if we can get our chest close to our ankle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And give our legs a good shake, shake, shake. Stretch out our hands and knees. Or sorry, just our wrists even, just our hands. So we'll go forward and back. Side to side. Fingers looking at each other. Fingers looking backwards. Upside down our hands, upside down on our wrists. And give them a good shake, shake, shake. Clap them together. Shake them around. Now, from our knees, we're going to take a giant step in front. And we're going to try and bounce forward and back, trying to get our hips as close down to the floor as possible. So this is a good one to stretch out for our splits. Try and straighten out your leg in front. Try and see if you can get your chest down to your knee and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to swap legs. And we're going to bounce forward and back. And try and straighten out our knee in front. And try and bend and get our chest down to our knee. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake our legs. And we're going to lie down. Now, this one's a nice easy stretch. We're going to lie down, up, hands out, and we are going to get our right leg over to our left hand. This is to stretch out our lower back here. So, lie down, hands out, one leg up. We're gonna try and stretch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle, and now we're gonna use our other leg and try and go all the way over and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And now we're gonna go in the middle, push ourselves up so that our hips are down and our legs are straight behind us. Try and hold ourselves up and look side to side, still stretching our lower back. And if you can, see how flexy you are, try and see if you can get your toes touching your heads. I'm not that flexible at all, so I can't really do it. Now, after a little back stretches, go into your tuck shape. So holding onto your knees, we're gonna rock back and forth. So we're gonna go back and forth, just rocking out our back. So rocking it back and forth. Once we're feeling loosey-goosey, we can try our bridge. Now, bridge is super important for boys. It sets up for a lot of skills and a lot of strength, especially for back flips and just even being comfortable going around backwards as well, for back handsprings then in the future sense. So what we're going to try is lie down, hands behind, and we're going to try and get our hips up, belly up, and we're going to use our arms to try and push our heads off the floor. Try and see how high you can go, and back down. Oh, I can't really go that high in fairness, but sure, look, we'll try our best. Okay, after that, hold on to our knees again. We'll rock back and forth. Okay. After that, we should be loosey-goosey. So give ourselves a good shake, shake, shake. Good. Once we're feeling better and all loose, we're going to start on with our skills. So, for our skills, we are going to practice for our handstands, backward rolls, and then some strength work with some parallettes. Now the strength work is going to be very shoulder heavy because we use our shoulders for the boys' side of gymnastics in a lot of pieces, like P-bars, pommel horse, rings, all the strength stuff in those skills come from our upper body. So it's going to be some shoulder work with parallettes, and then even some stuff, if you don't have parallettes at home or floor bars, you can also use the couch, you can use the floor, whatever you can get your hands on, or even a chair. So let's get started on with the strength work first. I'm going to get my little floor bars here, and what we're going to do first, we're just going to practice our support work with our bars. Now, our support work goes from front support, which is facing frontwards towards our hands, looking towards the bars. So we're going to hold ourselves up and see if we can just hold this shape. So nice straight body, not our bum too high up, not our belly too low down. Nice and straight, shoulders over the bars, so we don't want to be like this. Shoulders over, and we're going to hold it there for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, after that, you can shake your hands. Give my arms a good little rake. Now, we're going to work on our back support. So our back support is our back facing towards the bars. So, holding onto the bars, we're going to try and see if we can hold ourselves up, belly up, so not our belly down too low, and not our legs bent. Legs out straight, belly up, and hold it there for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down, give your arms a good shake, shake, shake. Now, some little exercise we're going to try. With our support, we're going to try and just tap our shoulders. Now, when we're tapping, we have to lean onto one arm and tap. But leaning on that arm doesn't mean turning all the way around. So we want to squeeze our torso nice and tight, squeeze our legs nice and tight so we don't wibble wobble too much. Now, holding onto the bars, onto our feet, we're going to try and do just 10, break, and then another 10. So we're going to go lean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, give our arms a good shake, shake. Shake it all about. And we're gonna try again for another 10. Ready? So holding ourselves up, we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shake it off again. Now, the next skill we're going to work on is for our scapular depression. Now, our scapulae is our shoulder blades back here, and to work for that, we're going to practice our little dips. So, little shoulder shrugs, or dips as we call them. Now, our dips normally would be our arms bending till our shoulders at our elbows level, and then pressing back up. But since we don't have the space, we're just going to build up the shoulder strength by doing little shoulder shrugs with the bars. Now, again, if you don't have the bars, you can do the same here just with your couch, and I'm going to show you how to do it now. So holding onto the bars, all you're doing is sitting down beside our bars. You're going to hold yourself up so that your bottom's off the floor. You're going to get your shoulders up to your ears and push back up. So you're keeping your arms straight the whole time, so no need to bend them. You're going to hold them up and down. So shoulders up to our ears, push them down to the ground. Up to our ears, down to the ground. Now, when you're doing this, so when you're practicing your little shoulder shrugs, you want to make sure that your shoulders are back and your chest is facing outwards, because this helps with stabilizing our shoulder muscles, keeping them nice and healthy and strong, but at the same time, it helps them to not go into this rounded shape that you'd have from probably staying at home, going on the computer, watching TV, eating your food. So to help that, shoulders back, chest up. So when you're doing your dips, it's going to be shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders up, shoulders back, rather than going like this. So try your best to try and keep your shoulders back, going up and down for our little shrugs. So we're going to try 10, break, then another 10. Let's try it together. So holding ourselves up, we're going to try and go shoulders back. So up to our ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give our arms a little shake, shake, shake. Our shoulders a little roll. And then we're going to try for another 10. Are we ready? So, holding ourselves up with straight arms. Pushing our shoulders back, holding ourselves up. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, shake our arms, give our shoulders another roll. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put the bars off to the side, shake our hands, and we're going to work on some handstand work. Now, first bit of handstand work we're going to work on, we all know what our handstands are, it's just working on how to go into our handstands and how to come out of our handstands. Now, boys generally have the strength to do handstands regardless, but the biggest problem for boys is coming out of our handstand shape and into it properly. So usually what tends to happen is they kick into their handstand, they either flop over onto their back, or they go down 2 feet at a time, very heavy and thud-like. So what we're going to practice today, standing up, one leg in front, we're going to practice going into our handstand. So it's always from a lunge. Our step can never be too small, and our step can't be too big. It's just somewhere in the middle. Nice lunge in front, arms up tall. We're going to go from there. All we're going to practice is going from there, lean, leg up. So we're going from a T shape. So we're going arms up, lean, leg up, down. Now, once we get the hang of that, it's leaning forward more until our hands are on the floor, and we can't kick up into the sky before our hands get down. So usually what some boys tend to do is go hands, jump, onto our hands. And it might be fine for now, but it ends up giving ourselves nice sore wrists down the long run. So what we're going to do, we have to make sure our hands go down first, then we kick up. It's a lot easier on our hands, and it makes the skill a lot easier in general as well. So what we're going to do, step, arms, T, hands on the floor, hop, step back to our T, and back. So we have to make sure that we can go down onto one leg first, and then step backwards. So we don't want to step aside, we don't want to step in front. It's always step, step behind. So let's try it together. So we're going to go arms up, T, hands, kick, step, step back. So what we're going to try is to put all that together nice and fast. So it's going to be arms, step, hands, kick, step, step back. Now, once you get the hang of that, once that gets a bit easy, then you can try and kick up a bit taller. And then once you kick up really tall, nice and comfortable, you can try and clap your feet together and then go back down onto that one leg. So what we're going to try is step, arms, kick, tap, step, down. Nice and easy. So let's try it one more time. We'll try 3 together. Step, hands, kick, tap, step, back. Again. Step, hands, kick, tap, step, back. And one last time. Are we ready? Arms up. Step, hands, kick, tap, step, back. Okay. So if we're used to our handstand there, then we are flying through. So just as long as we remember, coming from our handstand, it's one leg down, one leg behind, rather than going 2 legs down at the same time. So usually what you see is going handstand, and then plopping down like that, which makes it a bit harder for everyone else then as well, or for whoever's trying then as well, because it's harder to stand up that way as well. Now, if we're comfy with our handstands, we can move on to our backward roll stuff. So for our backward roll, we're going to start in our tuck shape. So starting in our tuck shape, we're going to have our hands set. Move these bars out of the way. We're going to have our hands set the same as we had them earlier on for our bridge. So our hands are going to be resting close to our shoulders like this. And then when we're going backwards, we're going to rock back just as we did our rocks earlier on. So our rocks back and forth. We're going to do that exact same motion, except try and use it with our bridge setup. But we're not going to do our bridge. We're just going to roll back, tap our hand off the floor like we're high-fiving the floor, and back. So nice and simple. Holding on tight. Hands back. We're going to rock back, tap, back here. So we'll try 5, just so that we're definitely used to it. Ready? Hands back. We're going to go tap. 1. Try and see if you can keep your knees together. So I don't want to see any legs too far apart or knees apart either. So rather than have our knees apart, have our knees close together. Are we ready? Hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So now that we've gotten used to that little motion, going around high-fiving the floor, the next step is to rock back even faster. But what we're going to try and do, we're going to add a little kick, and at the same time we're going to use those hands that we're getting on the floor to push. So it's going to look a little bit like this at first. So when we're rocking back, we're going to try our best to rock back, push, and we might land on our knees for our first little go. So, which is perfectly fine, but we don't want to be too reliant on landing on our knees, because eventually landing on our knees does get a bit sore over time. What we're going to try and push, kick, and land on our feet as best as we can. So, for our first few goes, we might land on our knees, and we might also go a bit over our neck like this, which is what we usually see, but that only happens when you're not really using your hands. So if you're going over your neck, you're not using your hands. So you need your hands there to push to get our head safely and comfy off the floor, so that it relieves all the stress and you don't get a sore head going around doing all your rolls. Now, to land on our feet, we're going to kick extra hard, push extra hard, and we're going to try our best to have our legs straight either out in a straddle or we can stay tucked in. Those are the easiest way to land on our feet. Now, so we can either stand like this from our backward roll or on our hands and feet like this. I'll show you the two ways. So when we're rolling back, we can either stay tucked. So put my hat down. We can either stay tucked and land hands and feet like this, or we can kick our legs out in a straddle and stand up on our feet that way as well. So in our tuck shape, hands getting ready. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, kick back, and standing up in a straddle. Now, these kind of skills just work a lot better through repetition over time. So the more you practice, the easier they get. But the most important things to do, kick nice and fast, because if you go really slow into your backward roll, it's not going to work out because you need the momentum to help you there, especially starting to learn off with the skill. And also, you need to make sure that your hands go on the floor and that you're using your hands to push yourself off, to get your head off the floor so that it doesn't get sore and you don't have a sore neck and la 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 la. So we're going to try 3 into our tuck shape. So we're going to try and land 3, landing on our feet, hands in front like this. And then the next 3, trying to land feet apart. So let's start off with the tuck first. Are we ready? Now, make sure that our chin's tucked in nice into our chest as well, because if we put our head back, you're just going to slam your head off the floor and that's going to be really sore. Hold on to our knees. Make sure they're nice and tucked in. Hands at the ready. Head down. We're going to land onto our feet in a tuck shape. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kick. Push. 1. We'll sit back. Ready? Hands. Go. Kick. Push. 2. 1 more. Hands, head, knees, kick. Push. 3. Good. So, once we're used to that, rather than landing on our knees, hopefully we can land on our feet now. And now we're going to move on to try and land in our straddle stand. Now, to do this, rather than kicking over our head with just our feet together, we're going to kick our legs outwards into a straddle. So, rather than kicking like this, we're going to kick like that. Okay, ducks? So let's try it together. We'll try 3. Now, if we land bent legs or on our knees for our first few goes, that's perfectly fine as well. Just like we said before, repetition makes for better. Now, hands at the ready, head down, ready, 1, 2, 3, kick. Legs out wide, make sure you push up to straight arms. So you don't want to keep your head on the floor when you stand up. You want to use those arms to push yourselves up nice and tall. Now let's try again. Ready? Hands at the ready. 1, 2, 3. Push. And one last time. Knees, hands, head, kick, legs, push. Ugly ducks. So, hopefully, you guys had a bit of fun with those handstands, bit of strength work, bit of backward roll stuff. Practice them as much as you can, get nice and strong, and we cannot wait to see you guys all back to the gym.